Simply too many hitting errors from us. As far as volleyball execution goes, we didn't hit the ball in the court enough. Not about any one hitting error, any specific one during the match. We were just really high air tonight, and so we got to go look and really evaluate like why those things were happening and why those decisions were being made, and also know like despite that we're right there, in a tiebreaker in a fifth set, and so. That's a good team, and they grind out wins. They've done it all season, and credit to her for all the work that she's done this year. It's her first year as a head coach, and putting together an incredible season. I think for us, had a couple things like just not quite at our average, and then got the result because of the hitting errors primarily. And that being said, this team is battling still through that, and I think that's really cool to see. I think they're hovering above some of the, like, as a player at this point in the season, like, when you're not at your best, when you're not, operating at the highest level. And I thought maybe halfway through the year you would see this team, like, kind of go inward a little bit too much, and I thought they stayed externally battled and had a big-time run to put us in a tiebreaker situation at the end, and a blocking sub with Marley going in for Cora. And not only did she put up a couple good blocks right there at the end in a big-time moment, but she also took a huge swing, which was really great to see from her. Yeah, those are my general thoughts.
Even without the errors, what do you think kind of kept you guys in the game?
Our service pressure, primarily. And then I thought we did a pretty nice job against how much that team tips. That team tips a lot when things don't exactly line up, and so they're low-risk plays, but they're sometimes hard to transition out of. And I thought for the most part they did a really nice job of that.
Coach, it seems like you guys are starting strong in these sets, and of course you guys are going to battle at the end of sets to try to in the final moments. But it seems like the middle is where you guys kind of fall behind and dig yourselves in a hole and like make it so that sometimes you guys can't come back. How can that gap in the middle be, filled? Like
25 one-point battles. That's it. I don't know. Like, we just beat a team in the first set 25-9. If there's a middle of that set that we're not operating really well, then I'd have to see. But I don't know. Like, I don't think of it that way. I think how can we be sharper on 25 one-point battles?
From Michigan State. What did you see from Michigan State on defense today?
I thought they blocked well. I thought number 9 was very physical as a middle blocker and got some blocks early against us that we don't normally take. What else? I just think they're super functional in their 6-2. At times, they'll get aced. I think we won the service ace battle tonight, which is, normal for our team. But I thought they stayed in system enough, and specifically their libero and serve receive was a big factor in the match, and we gave her too many attempts from our side in the service line.
Of course, it seemed like things really started to click when Cora was on serve. Just why do you think you were able to capture momentum all right then?
Yeah. I don't remember. I just think we had a period of time that was lower air offensively in transition, and so we were able to manufacture some more points. And I think we got to really go back and look at how many points we forced Michigan State to earn. And there was definitely some. They're a good volleyball team, good players, and but I think we just gave them too many tonight. Yeah.
How has the seniors' leadership individually contributed to Oregon's overall game or morale this season since it's senior night?
Yeah, just about every aspect of what this year has been, from Maya being the foundation to Sophia bringing her experience and not only bringing her experience but also leveling up her game. This has been her best season by a lot, and she's playing better competition than she ever has. And then same could be said for Cora, just her overall grit and toughness and willingness to connect and really understand the leadership and teammateship role that she has as a setter.
Growth-wise, what have you seen from Reese this season? I mean, kind of just played her way into more playing time recently. So, like, how she improved and what kind of led to her playing so much now?
Yeah, I think number one, it was her serve receive ability, and it still is, but you're starting to see some flashes on defense, and that's where she's grown probably the most. I think, at the beginning of the year, you kind of get acclimated to the serving, and in our gym, our serving is pretty stellar. And so it took her a minute, but after she got acclimated after about a month, then I thought she really stepped up and has been one of our highest quality serve receive positions, I guess. And then you start to see her make some digs. Like I'll never forget the dig against Singletary against UCLA, and it was just like an open net and very skilled player, and she's just hanging in there and lipping a ball, and I think that just is a sign of growth. Yeah.
A lot of names on this box score, maybe more than some other nights. Is that you just trying to maybe find some combinations that clicked and somebody that had a hot hand?
Yeah, Fia was pretty sick as far as when she woke up today, which is tough. You don't want to be sick on your senior night. And so she struggled a little bit, and so we tried to put Senya, and to her credit, she went in there and let it rip a couple times, and we flipped into a 6-2, I think, once, and that was just to give him a different look, slow things down a little bit. I don't know who else. We had Maya go in for a service sub for Fia again. Factor of sickness, factor of serve receivability, and then Marley. Like, we've been using that blocking sub more recently, specifically at the end of sets. I think there could be some reasons to continue to use it more and more often, as long as she keeps coming in and performing like that. Yeah.
Anything else? You said Maya was the foundation. Can you expand on how special she's been for the locker room all season long?
Yeah, if you know Maya at all, like, you know how welcoming she is as a human. But what's like under the covers of just being a good human is how hard she worked this spring to have some opportunities on the court, and in service use specifically. She improved so much this spring, and has come in some tight moments all year long to have a really quality first contact for us. And so I would just connect back to her work ethic, and how she was the only one here, like, and she committed to it. She's like, I'm in, I want to help, let's go, I want to graduate a duck, and so gosh, I feel so lucky to have gotten to coach Maya, and I know Matt and Chid and those guys all feel the same way. And so it's a really special senior night for her, and that doesn't take anything away how special it is for Cora and Pia as well.